You can get it. Marvelous.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, y'all, and look. In today's video, we got some heat we finna bring to the streets. Today, we're gonna do the ultimate Don tier list. Unlike all my other tier lists that I do that's back behind, science and facts, this is just solely opinion based. So if you guys don't agree with what I like,
shit, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that. Like,
so with all that being said, let me know below what are your top 5 Dons you guys can't wait to use in your deck with PRB getting ready to be released this Friday, okay? Without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the next section of this video. And the next section of this video has to be all of the delinquents that hopped off the porch.
Hop off the porch, hop in the coach, changing the way that I shoot.
All of the delinquents that hopped off the porch, they're no longer a civilian, they became a member, and now they out here in the streets, in the trenches with me and the rest of the jits. Look, if you were a part of our live stream where we streamed the regionals and wherever the case may be, and you became a member, thank you so much. Shout out to all the jits that hopped off the porch and decided to join us for spinning the block in these streets. If you are a civilian right now, that's what a delinquent is if you're not a member. If you're a civilian, you're just watching all of us on the sidewalk and you do want to become a member, link is in my bio, link is in this video. And yeah, bro, hop off the porch just like how we hopped off the porch so we can put in some work, gang. You already know what it is, but thank you so much for everybody that did hop off the porch and became a jit, king, or executive delinquent supporting the channel. I appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and get straight into the video though. Let's get it. So if you guys have never seen any of my other tier lists, we have a couple of rankings. Our rankings is not the same, the boring ass tier list like everybody else. No. We got some shiesty ass shit. Okay, so let's go over these rankings that we have in our particular video. We have Shice, A1, Brazy, Cold, and Dog Water. If you guys don't know what these rankings are, let's go all the way back up to the top. Shice is the best tier. Pretty much is S tier, okay? This is the tier that I'm gonna put the cream of the crop Dons. So this is my, like I said earlier, this is my personal opinion on what I think looks good. You guys may not agree with me, but Shice is the best tier. Next, we have tier 1, or pretty much A1, which is tier 1. We got Brazy, which is tier 2. We have Cold, which is tier 3. And we have Dog Water, which is actually just fucking trash.
Trash! Know your fucking place, trash. Fucking robots.
Without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into this Don tier list. A lot of people's been asking about it. First Don we got right here is the yellow promotional one. I know a lot of these Dons are based off characters, so let me know which characters are based off of for these promotional Dons. But first one, we got this yellow one. I don't know what this yellow one is supposed to be. I think it's cool, but I don't know. I'm just not really a fan of it, to be honest. So if anything, I don't think it's Dog Water. I'll put the yellow one in Cold. I don't know what character is supposed to resemble off of it, because I do know a lot of these other characters or Don are based off certain characters, so let me know. But this one right here, I'm just not a fan of how it looks, to be honest with you. So for the next Don, we have the PRB Luffy Gold Don. In my opinion, I'll probably have to put this A1. I like the way it looks, just really showing off the eye. It reminds me of my actual logo that I personally use on my YouTube channel. If you guys didn't see, I have the Renegon eye. If you guys are a fan of Naruto, the Renegon eye. So I do like, the whole gist of this particular Don is just, I don't know, I feel like it's not S tier. I feel like A1 is exactly where it needs to be. I had to make a cut real quick because I know some people are going to be wondering, where are these Dons even coming from? On the screen right now, you're going to see what every single Don resembles the deck in the One Piece card game. So let's just take a minute and look at all the Dons matching the current leaders in the game. So that's where these Dons are really referenced towards. Let's go ahead and get straight back to the video real quick, gang. Let's get it. This orange Don, honestly, I put this one in Brazy. I'm not really a fan of it, to be honest with you. Yeah, and maybe it's good that I actually don't know what characters it's based off of, because I'll probably have some favoritism going on. But just slowly just looking at the Don, I'll put it in Brazy. It's cool, but you know, I probably would never use it. Next Don we got right here is the Sabo. Now this Sabo one has to go on A1. If you guys actually see this Sabo Don, the gold one, especially in real life, this Sabo one is actually fantastic. I feel like it's one of the best ones out there, but I don't think it makes it too shice. Okay, when we actually take a look at what we have on here, yeah, there's a couple other ones that I feel like should be in shice. I feel like these two are definitely in A1. Okay, so Sabo tier, Sabo Don, I'm sorry, it's cool, but I don't think it should probably be in S tier. And main reason why is because I'm just not a fan of Sabo's hat. I know that's you know, really rich coming from me, because Sabo's main thing is that hat, but I'm just not a fan of that hat. You know, make me feel like I'm an old ass man. Next Don we got right here is this blue Don. This blue promotional Don. I actually like the way this Don personally looks, in my opinion. I know some people probably put it in cold, but I really do like the way this looks. Like I said earlier, I'm not really too sure what these are really based off of, but when we're just going based off aesthetics, I would put this blue promotional Don Brazier, in my opinion. Okay, the next Don we got right here is Ace. Now I'm a fan of Ace. Now when we look at this Don, honestly, I think I had to put this as shice. I had to put this as shice because I seen a gold one in person, and it just has the super big flames with the beads. I'm a big bead fan, in my opinion. I used to wear beads all the time when I used to go to high school. Okay, so I'm a big fan of this. So this is our first shice Don that's in our tier list so far, but I think it's because of, like I said, I'm playing a little bit of favoritism because I do like Ace. I always run the 5-drop Ace in every yellow deck I play. Maybe that's the reason why, but I do just like the aesthetic of this particular Don, having the fire in the Don with the beads, with the fire devil fruit in the back. Very shice, very shice. Next Don that we have is a promotional Don. Honestly, this is going in S tier. You know, when I was actually getting ready to pick up some of these, you know, these promotional Dons, because I like using these Don just because nobody really uses these that often. I was going to pick up this pink one, and I saw this is probably the most expensive one out there, and I found out it's because of Chopper. I did not know that, so this is the Chopper Don, so I'm just going to put this one in shice, not just because it's Chopper, because it's pink. This Don does look pretty cool compared to all these other ones, okay? You know, that's just my opinion, but, you know, just looking at these other promotional Don, I'm really a big fan of this Chopper Don. Not a fan, it's $100, but I'm a fan of it. So the next Don we have is the Enel. You know we gonna put the Enel in here, and like I said, this is an opinion based list, so I don't need to hold back shit. Enel's Don, gold Don with the lightning bolt is actually insane. I'm a huge fan of this Don Enel, to be honest with you guys, just because I used to be an Enel player. That's what I learned the game on. If you guys are brand new to the One Piece trading card game, start off with Enel and learn the game mechanics. So that's exactly what I did, and I actually just really love the art, just having the big lightning bolt, have the 3 little icons right there with the blue. I mean, this looks really, really shice in my opinion. Fact, not an opinion, okay? I'm a big fan of this particular Don. Next card we got right here is the purple Don. Honestly, I'm gonna probably put this one right here in cold. Not really a big fan of the purple Don. It does look pretty cool with the little icon in the middle, but I'm just not really a big fan of it, honestly. Just put it in cold. So the next Don we have is actually a Queen Don, okay? So this one is a Queen Don. I know a lot of people are asking which Don is which character. This one right here is a Queen Don. Honestly, for Queen, I'll probably put it in Brazy, the top of Brazy. I really do like the colors of this Don. It gives me like the 90s feels when everything used to be teal and purple, such as like the Mighty Ducks. Remember Mighty Ducks, the old school colors, the retro colors, the Diamondback colors, the New Orleans Hornets colors. I really am a fan of those type of colors, the, you know, the aqua green with the purple. I'll put it in Brazy. I'll put it at the top of Brazy. The next card we have right here is another promotional Don. Teal, light blue. Honestly, I'm not really, I mean, I'll put it right here. I'll put it in Brazy. I really do like teal, to be honest with you. So I'll put this one in Brazy. Actually, I'll put it in cold. I'll put it in cold, to be honest with you. I have to put this one in cold. I'd rather just use the darker blue compared to this variation of blue here. So the next Don we have is a Rob Lucci Don, and the Rob Lucci is definitely going A1. I really do love the whole art with the cheetah in the back with the hand going over the Don, and these actually look beautiful. And another reason why I'll have to put this at A1 because Rob Lucci is a mainstay deck. I mean, even in 09, it didn't do anything in the last biggest tournament for Bandai, but this Rob Lucci Don looks great, and it's also in the meta as well. And I feel like that also gives this Rob Lucci Don a little bit extra brownie points. I know a lot of people are going to be saying, oh, you know, Rob Lucci, yeah, but you guys can't admit this art does look pretty shice, gang. It's not shisty right here, but I feel like it's an A1. I feel like this is definitely A1. Now this red promotional Don's definitely going A1. I'm a big fan of this A1, and only reason why is because it does have the Monkey D. Luffy straw hat. I like the hat over the Don logo right here. It makes it look like the Don is wearing the hat, and it's a hard red. Okay, this red color used in this, I really just love the hue and color of the brightness of this particular Don. Very cold, and you can never go wrong with black and red. I mean, that's pretty much Shadow from Sonic the Hedgehog. Black and red always looks good together. The number one Don I'll probably feel like is Zoro. This is the number one Don in the East, and I feel like this will be the most expensive Don in the West as well. I'm gonna keep it honest with you guys. This Don looks beautiful as a gold Don. This Don's probably gonna be 100 a pop. Okay, 100, maybe even 150 a pop. That's how good this particular Zoro Don art looks. Very shicey, very shicey. Next art we have right here, or next card we have, I'm sorry, is this green cut up Don. This might be a Zoro Don, but you know, to be honest with you, I'll have to put this one right here. I feel like the only reason why you'll probably run this is if you're really just trying to flex. I do like the cut up. This is the only type of variation of this Don where it's actually sliced, so I do like that aesthetic as well. Actually, I might even put that right here just because it does have that slice. It's literally different from every single one of these, so I do like that slice of this particular Don right here. Next Don we have right here is Doflamingo. This is going to be a fan favorite. Everybody loves Doflamingo, and the fact it does have this menacing grin with Doflamingo's eye, and it's pink. Just like I said earlier, if you drip down, you can really just rock the hell out of pink. Fact, not an opinion. This is going to be another one of the most popular Dons in the set, or just in Dons in general, in my opinion. I'll probably have to put this one even like right here too, to be honest with you. I feel like this one's going to be right here when it comes to popularity. These two right here, definitely out of the PRB set. This one right here is Dog Water. That's just me being honest. We have all these other Don. A lot of these Don that look like this are just going to be in Dog Water. Not even going to talk about this too much. Next Don we have right here is Law. This Law art do look cold. This Law art do look cold, and Law is a very popular character. I'll probably put it at the top of A. I just like the fact it makes it look like he's using the room in his hand, and I just like the whole aesthetic of this Law Don art, in my opinion. Should it be in Shice? I don't know. I think A1 is definitely where it needs to be, in my opinion, just the way on how it looks. Okay, a lot of people like Law, but it's not as popular as all these other ones. Okay, maybe not this Ace, but that's just my, you know, I'm gonna put this Ace one right here. Okay, another one that I like for promotional is my favorite Don in the game. It's this Sun one, because we some hot ass over here, you get what I'm saying? We got the Glizzy Dracos on the deck, and we spinning the block like it ain't nobody.
Target locked.
It has the yellow for YGOD as well, and the main reason why I like this Don the most is because nobody usually runs this Don. Okay, all these other Dons are cool, but when you go to locals, more likely everybody's gonna have a lot of these other Dons. This Don is not only cool, but nobody has this Don from what I've seen in IRL, and they do have it. They only have one because they're trying to have all 10 different colors of these promotional ones. Okay, next Don that I'm a huge fan of is the Sakazuki Don. This Sakazuki Don is actually insane. I feel like the art on this one is just on a whole different level. It's just really unfortunate that Sakazuki is no longer in the game, but this art nonetheless is definitely going to break some necks, especially if you have the gold one. I love the way the art looks in IRL with this particular Sakazuki guard. This right here is very boring. I mean, who the hell is rolling up with gray Dons? Let's just put this in Dog Water. Not a fan. Crocodile, I feel like goes in Brazy. Crocodile Very cool Don. They really did take their time in making this with the hook going around the Don, you know, pretty much the Don word right here. And it does have the sand effect going around the Don. I am a real big fan of this crocodile one. Another Don we have right here is this red version of this Don. I feel like if we're going to spend this much money on this Don, I'd rather just get the Straw Hat Luffy one, this one. So I'll put this one in cold. A lot of these ones that are just don't really have any art, to be honest with you, I feel like I'm probably going to come down here, in my opinion, just my opinion. It is a red and black, so since it is red and black, just a base color, I'll have to put that probably in Brazy. Next card we got right here has to be King. This is King. To be honest, I'm just not a fan of this King art, to be honest with you. This King Don, compared to a lot of these other Dons, I'm just not a fan of it. You guys might like it, but in my opinion, I'm just not a fan of it. This yellow and gold Don, like I said, I'm probably gonna put this right here, to be honest with you. I don't really see anybody using this one. It's just expensive just because I think it's a promotional Don, but I just don't think it's that good. Now this Magellan Don, it goes really hard. I'll have to put this one probably in Brazy. I don't think it's in A1 or Shice, but it is definitely Brazy, definitely is Brazy. I just love the art of this Magellan Don. And that's another thing too. There's so many good looking Dons. It's really all up to opinion based at this point, you know what I mean? But I am a fan of this Magellan Don, especially the gold version of it. This Law and Crocodile Don, since it is an art and it's not a, you know, just one with Don, I'll probably have to put this one right here in cold, to be honest with you. Definitely have to put this one in cold. And yeah, I really don't see anything else about this one. Definitely in cold. Next card we got right here is this Shanks one. To be honest with you, I'm putting this one right here. Who the hell is running this Shanks one just holding a straw hat? It looks kind of boring in my opinion. Not really something that I'll probably look out to try to use is this one with Shanks holding the straw hat. Next Don we have right here is this Katakuri. Now Katakuri is definitely shiesty. Okay, that's definitely going A1 Shice. Definitely going A1 Shice. It's just the detail with Katakuri's mouth, and it has donuts. Let's be real. I'm a fat ass, okay? Not necessarily fat as in weight, but like I'll eat a lot, okay? I work out 4 or 5 times a week. Diet is clean as hell, but when it's time for my cheat day, motherfucker, when it's time for my goddamn cheat day, I'm making sure to have some donuts. Fact, not opinion. Just call me Homer at that point, you know what I mean?
Now remember,
next card we got right here is this Monkey D. Luffy. This one's trash. The next one we have is Arlong. Now this Arlong one does look pretty cool, but I'm gonna have to put this in cold just because, number one, comparing this Don to all these other Dons, it's cool, but it makes me feel like I'm the king out of the SpongeBob episode. You know what I mean? The SpongeBob episode where they have that king. I forgot what his name was. You'll see it on the screen. But it reminds me, like, when I see something like this with the trident, it makes me feel like I'm Poseidon or like the king in the SpongeBob episode. So I'm not really a big fan of this one. This one is solid. I feel like this one definitely has to go right here. Definitely. This is definitely an S tier. I don't like the fact that everybody uses this Don. That's the reason why I don't use it that much. If not so many people use this regional Don, I will use it. But the Gear 5 Luffy Don, this is definitely an S tier Don, fact, not an opinion. Fact. Next Don we have is Iceberg. To be honest with you, out of all the brand new Dons, this might be the only one in dog water. This Iceberg Don is just, I'm just not a fan of it, bro. Maybe you guys like it, but I'm just not a fan of it. Compared to like the detail and art out of all these other ones, this one has probably the worst art in my opinion, to be honest with you guys. This Don is in dog water. This Rebecca Don is actually shice. I'm actually a huge fan of this Rebecca Don. Then you guys probably didn't even know this is a Rebecca Don, but this Rebecca Don is definitely very, very shicey in my opinion. I feel like that might be the third best shiced one just in this category at this moment. A lot of these other Dons look really, really cool, but in my opinion, this, just the detail. I'm not a big fan of Rebecca. Well, I'm a big fan of Rebecca because she kind of bad, low-key bad in my opinion. But besides that, we were just talking about the character in the Don by itself. They put a ton of art and, you know, just creativity behind it. Just having a meadow full of fallen leaves, just, it's relaxing. Like when I look at this, it makes me feel like I should be at home, you know, with a cup of hot cocoa, with a blanket, watching some anime by the fireplace. Okay, that's why it's just really calming just looking at this Don in my opinion. And the gold one looks really, really nice as well. This one right here, this Rosante Don, a lot of people said they like this one, but I put it in cold, not a fan of it. So I actually made an error earlier in the video when I actually paused and I actually got to the actual Iceberg Don. This one right here is actually a Kid Don. It should have been added to the screen while I was talking as well. This was an error. This was a Kid Don. That's my fault, gang. Like I said in all my other videos, I'm not perfect. If I fuck up, I fuck up, bro. Look, I'm human just like y'all, and I don't mind being wrong. This one is actually Kid. This one's actually trash. Not a fan of this Kid one. This one is the actual Iceberg one. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this Iceberg one is actually very, very good looking in my opinion, bro. I just love the fact, I don't know, I just love the way it looks. It looks like, look, they're on the water, got the water on the back. You got the rat at the top, on top. I'm a big fan. I don't really know too much about Iceberg, to be honest with you guys, but I'm a huge fan of the design of this Iceberg Don, definitely in Shice. Now, if we're talking about placements, I'll do placements at the end, mainly just for the Shice. All these other ones is just gonna be as is. There's really no order, but you know, this Iceberg Don looks absolutely amazing. This one right here is a Gold Don. We could put Gold Don right here in cold. Nothing special about it. I just like the colors because it's YGOD. You guys already know how we get down. Next one we have is Whitebeard. I am a big fan of the Whitebeard Don. Let's put this one in A1. We'll put this one in A1, definitely in A1. I just love the fact it has Whitebeard's little item. I forgot what it's called. It's not a scythe, just pretty much an axe. I'm just called an axe in my opinion. I don't know what this is called, the exact tool or weapon you guys call this, but I just love the whole art and aesthetic of Whitebeard. And Whitebeard, look, I base my channel off Whitebeard. We're all a family, whether you be delinquent, even if you are op. At the end of the day, we still here for content because not too many content creators out just really on the streets like this, especially doing the content we're doing. So even if you're op or even if you're with us, I always try to keep this whole entire community as a family-based type of community. Okay, I feel like, you know, that's the reason why I really like this Whitebeard, because it just reminds me of my YouTube channel, to be honest with you guys, of all the people that's you know, on the channel supporting. Next Don we have right here has to be this one. I feel like this could go right here. Not a fan of this one right here with this Luffy, really not. Next Don we got right here is Reiju. If I had to put Reiju somewhere, I'll probably put this at the top of Brazy. I really do love the aesthetics of Reiju. Reiju, a little bad bitch as well, with the short haircut, liking that. But the actual art of the Don looks pretty good in my opinion. I am a fan of all the different variations of purple and pink, and it really just showcases the actual character in the game with purple blue Reiju as well. So I really do like the way this one looks. This one can go right here, not a fan of it. This Perona Don, now this Perona Don, I have to put this one probably in Shice. This one's definitely in Shice. This is probably one of the most beautiful Dons coming out of the PRB set. Fact, not an opinion. Fact, not an opinion. And actually, you know what we should probably do? We should probably lower this so you guys can probably see a little bit more, right? Let's just lower this a little bit more. Probably, let's put it like right here. That's good, that's good. Let's put it like right here. But this Perona Don is definitely pretty shicey in my opinion. It's one of the most beautiful Dons in the whole entire PRB set. And Perona's a really based ass character. Just being able to rip a card from your hand, or even the leader. I feel like the leader is probably one of the most shiestiest leaders that's pretty much undiscovered. Okay, so I'm a big fan of Perona's Don. Yamato from mouth open, she can get it, but not in this video. We could put it in cold. We have a Big Mom Don. Honestly, this Big Mom Don's kind of mid in my opinion. I'll probably have to put this one, I'll probably put this one right here because it does have a lot of creativity with the balloons, the sun, and just the whole aesthetics of this just of this Don in general. Okay, so if you guys are wondering where these Dons are coming from, this is also the black yellow Big Mom. I actually might even have the actual Don, you know, for each character on the site as well. So big fan of that, big fan of that. Yamato, she got the titties out, so we definitely putting this one Brazy. Okay, put that one in Brazy. Razante, this one's cool, but to be honest with you, I had to put this one in cold. It does look cool, like when it comes to the gold version. Actually, we're not putting it in cold. I lied. It has to at least be in Brazy. It has to at least be in Brazy. In my opinion, I don't think it's as cool as any of these other ones, but I feel like the top of Brazy definitely where it needs to be. Okay, definitely where it needs to be. Next one we have is this Monkey D. Luffy. I don't see anybody using this. Vivi, I don't know, gang. I'm just not really a big fan of this particular art. I don't know if it's Vivi Power. I mean, it just has a basic sky background. I'm just not a fan of just having her wrist. You could have had anything else for Vivi and you decided just to show some VV power in the car. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. Let me know below what you guys think. But if I have to place this car solely off art and design, it has to go straight into A1. Now this Don, this Kaido Don has to go in Shiest. Okay, if you're a brand new player and you don't want to spend a lot of money on all these, this is probably the best looking Don that's cheap, bro, in my opinion. Fact, not an opinion. I feel like out of all the Dons we just said, I feel like this has to be probably one of the most shiestiest looking Dons out there that's cheap. This was actually my very first Don when I started playing, was this one before I moved up to this gold sun one right here, okay? The next Don we have right here is Ivankov. I'm not a fan of the Ivankov leader, but Ivankov as a whole, when it comes to the actual art of this Don, it looks amazing. Okay, I'm a huge fan of just the colors used. Like, honestly, bro, the red, purple, pink, and you know, I just love the way this Don looks. I've seen almost every single one of these Dons gold version in person, and this Don looks amazing. Kind of like how the Sakazuki and just all these kind of look really, really amazing in my opinion. Next card we got right here is Monkey D. Luffy. I kind of like the shadow. This is probably one of the only ones that does kind of have a shadow, except for this one. So I'll probably have to put this one right here. I don't even know what Don this is. This one's going right there. Tell me out right here. It's Kennymon. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not a fan of this one. This is probably one of our only few new ones that are probably right here. I'm not a fan of this one. This one looks bad in my opinion. This might even be, this one and this Don right here might be the two cheapest one in dog water. But I'm just not a fan on how these look, to be honest with you. I'm just not a huge fan of this one. This one right here with all the supernovas, I like that. I just like the lore behind this particular Don. So I'm gonna put this one right here. You got Kid, Luffy, and Trafalgar Law, definitely base. This Kaido one, I'm a huge Kaido fan, so this is definitely going up here in Shiest, in my opinion. Kaido is definitely shiesty. Definitely really, really shiesty in my opinion. And it's Kaido. How can you not like Kaido? And he's just, I don't know, he's just tough as hell in my opinion. I'm a really big fan of this Kaido Don. Looks almost perfect in IRL, okay? Next card we got right here is this Monkey D. Luffy. Not a fan of that one. Next Don is Yamato. So this is the Yamato Don. If I had to put this Yamato Don, I do like the colors. I'll probably put this one in Brazy, okay, in my opinion. I'm just a fan of the colors. And Yamato kind of bad. I'm gonna be real with you. Yamato kind of a little bit of a baddie, to be honest with you too. So, you know, I have to put the Yamato right there. She got the big old bitties, and she's YGOD, Yellow Gang of Die, YGOD. Shout out to all my delinquents, and shout out to all the people that hopped off the porch with me as well. Next Don we have right here is this one. I don't even know what this one is. This one's going right here. And honestly, out of all the Dons, I think this one is a Uta Don, right? Yeah, this one is the Uta Don. This one is definitely the Uta Don. This is by far one of the most beautiful Dons in the whole entire set of PRB. So this is our tier list for the Don. So let's go ahead and do this. So this was the tier list, but let's go ahead and reorder Shiest, because like I said earlier in the video, we are going to reorder this. So we have Zoro, definitely number 1. Doflamingo number 2. I don't know. I'll probably put Uta. No, I'll put Perona 3. I'll put Perona 3. I will put this Gear 4th Luffy 4. I'll put Uta 5, because this Uta does look amazing. Okay. This one also looks amazing as well. I'll probably put this 6, Rebecca 7th. Kaido has to be 8. No, not Kaido. Let's put this one probably has to be 8th right here. This one's 8th. Kaido, Enel. Yeah, Kaido, Enel. And then we can leave this one here, Ace. And then we can put this Kaido here, then we put this one, because a lot of people don't like this one. But everything else I feel like is correct. This is the best Dons in the game at the time of speaking with the PRB set, in my opinion. I feel like these are going to be the most popular ones, just based off aesthetics, okay? If you're talking about your favorite character, yeah, maybe Magellan's going to be up there, or Katakuri, but, you know, maybe this is probably the best list, in my opinion. If anything, I could probably put this one up here. If anything, I'll put Katakuri up here, because Katakuri does look pretty based, in my opinion. I'll probably put this one probably right here. That'll probably be it. Everything else kind of looks the same. Yeah, everything else looks good in my opinion. So yeah, this is the Don tier list. Just a fun video. I know nobody's gonna make a video like this. That's why we did it for the streets. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, tell me below your top 5 Don in the One Piece card game, man. Let me know. Let me know. I really am interested to see what your guys' taste is. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But look, before I go, if you was feeling the vibes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gone.